Hello, Beyblade School. It is dark, and I would like to say good evening to everybody. I finally recovered from my tournament experience. I got sick on the way home from my tournament. Not eating for 27 hours is not a good idea. I do it every time I go to a tournament. Anyway, instead of me ranting, let me go ahead and start talking, okay? For starters, let me show y'all some of the stuff I got at the tournament. Okay? Brand new Hell Kerbex. Got it for the BD 145. I wanted another. I got a new shooter. Pretty cool. Comes with a little bay card. I'm going to be ordering the grip attachment, to make this piece right here longer. It's going to be pretty good. Also, I got some metal faces. See, let's get that close to the camera. Some classic metal faces. They were cheap, and I really didn't feel like dealing with eBay. But, hey, eBay doesn't do a bad job. Depends on where you go. Of course, I got the Hell Kerbex. Got that for winning. I acquired some new tips. I traded some of my old plastic generation parts and whatnot. Anyway, now right here, you gotta look closely. This is the rubber sharp tip. The match I lost was against a variant of the lightning tank, but it wasn't exactly a lightning tank. It was a modified version. Can't say exactly what it was, but anyway, he hit me so hard that he actually bent the tip. And the rubber actually bent, so that is now worthless. I got a rubber semi-flat, brand new. Definitely going to be using that. I got a LRF, the left rubber flat. Definitely going to be using that for my lightning tank combos. And there was one part I got, other than the rubber semi-flat, that I'm going to be playing with. And it's the EWD, the Eternal Wide Flat. Look on the inside, it has a little metal bearing to spin. I haven't had much of a chance to play with it, considering I had to work today, and I slept for about 8 hours last night for once. And I'll be going to bed soon anyway. Anyway, let me show you what I use to win most of my matches. It is, of course, a basalt combo. See? Awesome. I used Metal Face Heavy, Basalt, metal wheel, Kerbex, I love the Kerbex wheel, that's why I got another one, BD 145, the BD 145 is amazing. I used the rubber sharp, I used this for most of the tournament, but I hate the rubber sharp now for the simple fact it has bad stamina. I got outspun by a lightning tank. I mean a lightning tank. They're supposed to not have very good stamina. They're supposed to knock anything out of the ring, one hit, boom, you're dead. I was able to beat the gravity tank though at the hotel that my friends were staying at. I went there to get some matches and whatnot. Anyway, continuing on, in my final match, I had a feeling I was going to be facing an attack type, and that's what most of the New York Bladers had, were attack types. So if any of you are watching this, Problem, DeKylo, or Shots, I forgot your other name. Anyway, yeah, you guys did awesome. I used the WD. I fell in love with the WD this past weekend. I haven't been in love in a long time, but that tip saved my butt. It has decent stamina. It has enough rubber that it was able to connect to the Karatomi Stadium, which was the attack stadium. This was my first tournament in almost 7 years, and I did exactly what I wanted to do to get myself established and to show everybody that I'm still good. Anyway, in the next coming weeks, we're going to be expanding the Beyblade School. Once we reach 700 members, which is the goal by the end of next month, we will get a new moderator. Now, we're going to be having a contest for the new moderator spot. I'm not just going to let anybody, any random person be a moderator. Of course, you got to be competent. Aries and Genius Blader, I handpicked them. They're amazing. Love you guys. One way you can get you can become the new moderator is you got to get people to subscribe to this page, to the Beyblade School page. Get people to subscribe and get them to post on the page and say, such and such, referred me here. That will weigh into our decision-making process. But we got to reach 700 members before the end of June. And I will probably be hosting a tournament in June also, on the day I was supposed to get married. But that's a whole nother story. I'm not getting married anytime soon. So anyway, everybody have a good night. Take care. Spike your hair. Watch Z True Island Long Story by Zack Ryder on his Facebook page. True Island IZ. Great page. Anyway, have a good evening. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me on my personal page or the Beyblade School page. But preferably the Beyblade School page. Have a good evening.